Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're gonna be installing something cool for the Lexus. You guys know it's getting hot outside. I mean, I'm still wearing a beanie because it's still in the morning right now. See, it's nice and not cold. But yeah, the Lexus is on the jack stands too. Got some cool things brewing up for it. But today we're gonna be installing a pretty cool mod. A lot of the Toyota guys do this too. So this is the Hayden 678. So this is a trans cooler. As you know, for the Toyotas and Lexuses for this year, they do run a trans cooler, but it's a little bit too small. So we're gonna upgrade to a big boy. And you know, Hayden, see, I know you're watching, Ethan. So hi, Hayden. We also got this bracket for it. It's from Goliath OffRoad. Right here. It's a pretty cool bracket. They sent it within like 3 days. Pretty cool. Oh shoot. The packaging, pretty cool. Look at that. Hey, it did come with hardware. You can opt in for them to send hardware too, and send the cooler with it. But I already had the cooler coming in from Amazon, so I just did it like that. But yeah, look at that piece, boy. Ooh, that's sick. Oh, this is the hardware that came with it. Came with 4 Allen bolts, washers, and nuts. And it came with, I think it's about an inch spacer. It's gonna be for your horn, your factory horn, so you don't have to relocate it, and you don't really have to lengthen any wires. So it's pretty cool. Set this to the side. Now we're gonna be unboxing our Hayden 678 trans cooler. So packaging is nice and sturdy. Comes with a hose, but we're not going to be using this because we're going to be utilizing our factory hoses that's already on the car. Instructions, and ba-bam, here's our trans cooler. Look at all those fans. And of course the hardware to install it, but we're not going to be using these because we're going to be using the actual what do you call this, the actual clamp that's actually on the hose already. And if you're a K-pop guy or a K-pop girl or whatever fuck you identify as, it is made in South Korea. Wow, so shiny. So shiny. We'll go ahead and pop the hood. Oh, got him! Hit the gas. Take 2. So we're doing the hood. You hear that click? That click is cuz. So you see how it pops up like that? Cuz I put grease on the locking mechanism, so it pops up a little bit better. Because these things, you know, when water gets it in, rust up and gunk up and all that. So, you know, so if you put it down, oh, you don't have to slam it. Look. That thing just pops out like that. Oh, right here's the engine bay, looking clean. Ooh, I also did this a couple weeks ago. So this is a windshield or you know, washer fluid reservoir, runs the OE stuff on it. I didn't really have to lengthen any wires, so that's pretty dope. The only reason people do this is right here. The actual reservoir, my 35 is rubbed on it and blew a hole. So now we're running these. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. This is your factory cooler, and as you can see, if you measure the size of it, about the size of my dick, about 5 inches. No, that's like 4.5. 1, 2, 3. No, that's like 5, close to 5. So yeah, 5 inches. The cooler that we're gonna be installing is gonna be, I think it's like 10 inches, 9 inches, something like that. But yeah, we're gonna be installing today. Here, I'll get the actual measurements for you guys for this cooler, because you know somebody's probably watching this. I'm like, hey, why don't you just get us the actual measurements instead of using your dick? But the cooler itself is bing 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 bing. So from there to there, about 7.5 inches. But of course, if you measure from bracket to bracket, right here, it is about 9 inches. Yeah, right there, close to 9 inches. And measure long ways, it is 11 inches. So 9/11. Holy shit. Where's my phone? Oh shit, why is it all the way over there? Hello? They just hit the second tower. Bruh. Alright, for this, you're gonna be removing the clips, slide them back, and slide the bottom one back as well. There's gonna be a bunch of 10mm bolts right here. It's also a 10mm bolts for this. So yeah, let's get it. We're gonna put a rag right here. Don't make too much of a mess. Right there, boy. Hey, we're gonna slide this boy right here. Clip me, daddy. Ooh. There you go. Ooh, nice and tight. Ooh, she a tight girl. So not much leak, because the way the flow is, it runs from bottom going to the top. So this is actually your return, and the bottom is your feed. Ooh. Look at her. That's not rubber. What them fingers do though? Yeah. Why that's so long? Way longer than the other ones. Alright. Now just pop her out of place. Pop, 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 pop. There. Oh shit, here comes the leak. Oh, yeah. So I already slid the clip down here, so the whole thing should just slide out. Be quick with it. If you do have a bolt, plug up that cooler. Yeah, try to drain it out. Like that. Alright. Where's that bolt at? Where did I put the bolt? Oh, there's the bolt. Pretty little baby. Oops. Stay in there. Stay in there. Don't move. Do not move. I'm the captain now. Plug her up. Yeah. Aching. So that's plugged up. And this boy, I'm gonna drain it out on a pan. The wet. A little drizzle down. So we're gonna be doing a fluid flush as well, because this ain't red anymore. And I don't need to film that because there's hundreds of videos on YouTube that already have videos of that. So it's gonna let it be. Yummy. Removing the horns. It's been like 10 minutes. So you remove the 10mm bolts down here. It's gonna be one for this bracket right here, right there. Next to it is gonna be this bracket. It's also gonna be a 10mm like the other ones. And right here, this is the hardest one. That's why I didn't film it, because it's tight. So it's also a 10mm, 10mm, and I use a box wrench for that. And of course, it's gonna be easier if you guys don't have a winch, but I don't want to remove my winch. That means I have to pull out this whole bumper. So we made it work. You know, I unplugged the horns just so they weren't in my way, because you know, it's pissing me off, like getting rid of that 10 mil. Temperature sensor, of course, pop it out. And yeah, we're ready to install the actual cooler now. Right, cooler, pretty straightforward install. Alright, now, just gonna line her up. Kablam, kablam. Right there. This is how it looked. Thread it on. I haven't tightened it yet. Just want to show you guys the orientation. So you put the smaller washer is gonna be on the cooler side, and the bigger washer is in the bracket side. 4mm Allen and a 10 mil. Nice and tight. Ready to install it back on the truck. Pew! Slide in there. Like that. Get your hardware for the horns. It's gonna be a spacer behind. Get your washer on the head. In there. Put it in. Then we're gonna be using a, what's that? 5mm Allen wrench. Boom. Here she is installed. We reused the hose like I said, and we reused the clamps. It worked out perfectly. I made a little mess down here because it leaked out from this bottom hose. Yeah, there you go. Temperature sensor is on the support, zip tied. Good to go, nice and sturdy. But yeah, clean mounting kit from Goliath Off-Road. Hayden 678, you can get that at Amazon, it's very cheap. There you go. You guys do need to invest in one of these. This is a scan gauge. Hooks up to your OBD2 port. And cool thing about this is you could get your transmission fluid temp right here. So when you start up the car, it goes through the whole cycle and all that. And yeah, invest in one of those. Scan gauge 2. The third one is pretty cool, but I like this low-key one like this. Hell yeah. Alright, that's it for this install. Thank you guys for watching. And thank you for Goliath Off-Road and Hayden for making such cool products. You gotta support the small business. So I wanted to go Goliath Off-Road because, you know, I could have just made my own at work. Could have just welded one up. But hey, this is a pretty cool kit from them. Don't be hesitant to get it because this is sick. Fits so nice in that thing. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.